Hey dudes and dudettes, this is me, Phil, coming with you to coming to you with another video. And today we're going to talk about not so much the Star Wars Episode 9 trailer, because I'll leave that to Spartan to give his review of Star Wars Episode 9 on his own channel. But there's this one part in the entire trailer that I want to talk about, that I want to give my thoughts about. And it's at the end of the trailer, and it's after Luke says, no one's truly gone. Yes, he said that in The Last Jedi, and they probably dubbed that part from The Last Jedi into the trailer. But after he said, no one is ever truly gone, we see a blank screen, and we hear laughter, evil laughter, but not any laughter. Darth Sidious' laughter, the Emperor's laughter, Palpatine's laughter, same person. And it was confirmed that Ian McCormick, I think that's his name, who plays Darth Sidious in episodes 1 through 6, he is going to be in episode 9. Now, I am kind of iffy about it, because it's like depending on how they bring him back. If they bring him back in a hollow recording, that's fine. If they bring the actual guy back, like in flesh and bones, then that will make Darth Vader's scene in Return of the Jedi, it's like redemption scene, when Vader slash Anakin threw Darth Sidious off the elevator shaft on the second Death Star. That would make that scene not as powerful, because for like 30-40 years we thought Darth Sidious was dead, and then to find out that the actual man himself isn't dead, that would make that Darth Vader scene that I just mentioned weakened. But if they do a clone of Darth Sidious, that would be different, because I feel like, yeah, if they do bring in a clone, yeah, to a certain extent that might still weaken that Anakin redemption scene in Return of the Jedi, but it won't really hurt it too bad, because in this case, the Darth Sidious we see would be a clone. And so I feel like they can get away with him having a clone, because, you know, Darth Sidious is debatedly the smartest Sith ever. At least the smartest Sith I know. Like, because he orchestrated the Clone Wars. He orchestrated how the Jedi would die. And in the end, he got cocky, and his cockiness betrayed him. But, it'd be kind of like a cool concept to see Darth Sidious as a clone. But before I continue, let's face it, the only reason why they're going to bring Darth Sidious back is Ryan, stupid rounded head, Death Star rounded Johnson, decided it was a good idea to kill Snoke off. If Snoke was still alive, then there wouldn't really be any need for Sidious. Now, there's one other thing that I didn't cover, and that's being a Force Ghost. Now, if you only watch the movies and the Clone Wars, then you'll see that it is the Jedi who usually does the Force Ghost. There's Qui-Gon Jinn in the Clone Wars, and it was kind of hinted that he could go be a Force Ghost in Revenge of the Sith. There is Obi-Wan Kenobi in the original trilogy. There's Yoda at the end of Return of the Jedi, and for like 5 minutes in The Last Jedi. And there's Anakin, which we only saw his Force Ghost appear for like 5 seconds in Return of the Jedi, which would be so cool to see his Force Ghost in Episode 9. And right now I'm referring to Anakin. It would be so cool. But going back to Darth Sidious. Yeah, I know this is, Legends now, but the Old Republic games. The Old Republic games, how did the Sith Lord die? They come back to the Force as a Force ghost. And yeah, that might be Legends now, but still possible. That shows that, okay, any Force user can retain his consciousness in the Force after death. Now, who would Darth Sidious go to if he was still alive? I mean, if he was a Force ghost. I believe it would be Kylo Ren. Just to lure him closer to the dark side. I mean, Luke, yeah, Luke's gonna focus on hanging out Rey whenever he's a Force ghost, or Leia or whatnot. But with Darth Sidious, he will focus on Kylo Ren, bring him close to the dark side. And I believe if Anakin is going to be in the story, Anakin will focus on bringing the Ben Solo part out of Kylo Ren. Since Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader, the light side of Darth Vader, and Darth Vader is the dark side of Anakin Skywalker, so if anybody Kylo Ren will listen to more so, it would be Anakin Skywalker himself, who was once Darth Vader, who at the end of his life, came back to being Anakin Skywalker. And it would be so cool to see Hayden Christensen come back like Ian McCormick. But I'm surprised after like what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13 years later, after being in a Star Wars movie, Ian McCormick said, okay, I'll do on Darth Sidious again. I mean, last time he was Darth Sidious was in Star Wars Rebels for the series finale, but that's kind of different because that was voice over. This is actually going to be him, I'm guessing, in his Darth Sidious costume, the hood on, like this, saying, "Power, unlimited power, come further to the dark side, young Solo." You know, that type of stuff. But anyways, yeah. So that's my theory. I think there's going to be a clone of Darth Sidious, or there's going to be a Force ghost of Darth Sidious. But regardless, Darth Sidious is practically just a substitute for Snoke, because Snoke died in The Last Jedi. So anyways, what do you guys think? Assuming that you guys seen the trailer, because I recommend you guys see the trailer first before giving your thoughts. What are your guys' thoughts about Sidious returning to Star Wars? Well, going into Star Wars Episode 9. Do you guys like it? Hate it? What's your theories about it? Now see you dudes and do this later. And may the Force be with us all.